There's a lot of other videos explaining why CrossFit is the way it is, but these 5 things I've seen in a number of different times that I feel like they're the best description of what we offer and why we cost what we cost. The first thing that makes us different is the program, right? The program, that's what CrossFit is. It's constantly very functional movements over broad domain. It just means that you're going to do something different every single day. That doesn't mean random. Most people think that it's random, but no, we program out 12 weeks in advance. We program out our strength cycles, program out our skill sessions, we program all the workouts to make sure we're hitting proper energy systems. We're not overloading the same body part all week. We're giving you something different to keep you interested. Right? Who wants to go and do the same thing? At most Globo gyms, though, people walk in, they don't even know what they're going to do for the day. They know they're going to go get on the elliptical for 20 minutes, and then maybe they'll rotate through the machines because the machines tell them what to do. Or if you go to the free weights, you probably feel judged by some guy that you see there every day, probably thinking, oh, this guy's thinking I'm looking stupid, right? And there's even people who have done the same program that I know since high school. 12 years later, doing the same program that they did when they were in high school. The results are going to plateau. You're not going to see the things that you want to see. And most likely, if you get chased by a dog, you're probably not going to be outrun it or jump a fence. And that's our goal here. Programming like this, or good programming or structured programming, could cost anywhere between $100 a month to $500 a month. I program for some athletes online. I charge $200 a month for that. That's just individualized programming, making sure that they have exactly what they need and doing something for them along a program designed for them. That costs $200. There's some people who charge less. There's people who charge a lot more. But it can get expensive to have somebody write you a program. Here at our gym, or most CrossFit gyms, we have a well-designed program already written up for you. All you have to do is show up. The second thing is coaching, right? Coaching is a little bit different than personal training in a sense that coaching generally means that we're working in a small group, right? So 10 to 12 people. You're not having somebody's eyes on you individually the whole time, but somebody's eyes are on you. And that's big. Just like I was talking about earlier at the Globo Gym, if you're doing something wrong, you want somebody to be able to fix you and make sure you're doing it right. A lot of times movements, if you don't do them the proper way, you're not going to get the proper thing that we're trying to get from that movement or that workout. So having a coach that makes sure you're doing things correctly, safely, and properly, that's really going to be beneficial to you. Bad coaching, though, can get you hurt, right? Even though you have somebody looking at you, if they're not helping you, if they're not actively involved in what you're doing, you could still get hurt. And just like anything else, you could walk out of your house today, step off the curb, and be hurt and be out of work. You can get hurt anywhere, doing anything, right? I hear people all the time like, oh, you know, I tweaked my ankle back in high school and I just don't exercise because of it. So it's like you either get a few bumps and bruises, a few injuries here and there doing exercise, not necessarily CrossFit exercise, or you die of diabetes. Right? Which one you want? Okay. But coaching is important. Personal training, or even small group training, like if you do it at a different gym that's outside of CrossFit. Personal training here at our CrossFit gym costs between $50 to $75 an hour, right? At other places, it could be even higher than that. So take that into account. Plus, if you're either going to get programming online, right? You're looking at like $200 a month, or you're looking at $50 to $75 a session if you want to be taught what to do individually by somebody, right? Here at our gym, that comes with it already. Coaching is part of the package. It's the main thing that you pay for. All right, the third thing. The third thing is nutrition, right? Nutrition is an important factor to your exercise, to your life, to results. Nutrition is there. Most gyms will charge you for a nutritional consultation. We don't. You have to take advantage of that though, right? If I give out my membership and it says you have 3 nutritional check-ins, use those. You get nutritional check-ins with every membership that you get here. And we do that to help you count your macros, teach you what you should and shouldn't be eating, right? What protein is, what carbs are, what fats are, what you should be buying at the grocery store, what you should be staying away from, how much you should be eating. These are all things that we can help you with. That comes with your membership, right? Most people charge $25 to $50 a session just to sit down and conversate with them about what you should be eating or how to eat. Here you get that with your membership. Nutritional guidance is an important factor. It's the base of your fitness pyramid. If you don't have nutrition in check, it doesn't matter what you do. No. The fourth thing is community. Community's big. Every CrossFit gym will tell you we have the best community. And most of the time they do. They have a great community. What CrossFit does, it brings like-minded people together all exercising and all looking to do the same thing. We want to be better versions of ourselves. We want to look better naked. We want to live longer and play with our kids, right? When we're 70, we play with our grandkids. The community is important. The community is what makes things fun, right? Exercise shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be a job. It should be something you want to do. And having a supportive community with people that care about you and that you care about is important for you to want to be there. If you don't want to be there, your workouts are going to suffer. A good community helps you out with that. CrossFit Gym, definitely have that. If you go to like a Globo Gym, most people have their headphones in, right? The times that I would win, if I tried to conversate with somebody, I felt like I was the weird guy, right? You always see that guy that's walking around or that girl that's walking around, she's so talkative or he's so talkative, and most people try to avoid it. I'm like, oh crap, here comes Richard again, right? It's not like that at our gym or at most CrossFit gyms. You walk in, you say hi to somebody, you introduce yourself to new people, you build a community, it helps everybody out in the long run. And the fifth thing, final thing, is accountability. Accountability is big. Most people have a hard time sticking to something, right? Accountability comes from your classmates in your community. If you come to the 4 o'clock class every day, you meet people. When you're not there for a couple of days, they probably ask, where you been, right? Your coaches will reach out to you, say, hey, where you been? What's been going on? You'll get emails from us saying, where have you been? We want you to be here. Globo Gyms, they don't want you to be there, right? They want you to pay your $10 a month and never show up, right? Because if everybody that showed up at 5 o'clock that was a member at most of these Globo Gyms, they wouldn't have enough equipment to suit them. But they charge a low enough rate that you will just keep paying it forever. How many people probably right now watching this video have a gym membership that's $10 to $20 a month that they've had for the last 10 years, but they haven't given up because, hey, it's only $10 or $20 a month. Well, they want thousands of people to do the same thing where they don't have to worry about it. They just have to worry about that niche group of people that actually show up, right? That's not us. We want you to be here. I want you to get results. I want you to tell your friends about it because that's what's going to help build a better community. More people already excited about walking in the door because they saw so-and-so outran the dog the other day, jumped the fence with no issues, right? That's what we want. We want them here. We want you here. We want everybody getting the results. It's going to help them live a better life, right? All these things, right? I think these two are priceless, right? You can't put a dollar sign on them, right? We're talking about $25 a session. We're looking at $75 an hour or $200 a month. Right? That's very expensive, right? If you just did these two, you're looking at $225 a month just to make sure that your nutrition's staying in check and that you're getting the right programming. This, if you did 10 sessions a month, that's $750 plus that. You're looking at thousands of dollars every quarter, right? CrossFit gyms cost less than $200 a month. Most CrossFit gyms. You can get all of this for $200 or less a month in most places. What you look for, what makes this good, what makes a good CrossFit gym is this right here. If you don't have, if at your current gym you're not getting the coaching that you think you deserve or that you think you're paying for, find a new CrossFit gym, right? Or tell that coach, hey, I want to see this or I want this, I've heard about this. If they can't answer you, if they can't give you proper things, leave, find the next place. Right? This is the most important thing. This is what you're paying for. $75 an hour here at our gym. If you come every day, you're paying between $6 and $7 a session to get all of this. That's what CrossFit is. That's what we do. That's why it's worth it. See you next time.